Get these off here. Chunk those over in the deal there. All right, guys. So now today I want to show you the hog hunting setup I got here. I think it's an awesome setup, man. I love this thing. Super accurate gun, really awesome. I'll throw some of this footage in here of those shots. It's kind of hard to see because this time of day it's really hot out here and it's really humid, so it's gonna really not make good contrast. So I went from white hot to black hot. I checked out some of the other ones. The green was pretty good, but the black hot seemed to be the best this time of day. So if you're ever wondering why you might need to change your settings on the thermal, and you're not real familiar with them, you just got one, you're trying to learn the different, levels of humidity, heat, whatever, that if there's the temperature difference, of the materials aren't as contrasted against, the target, you'll want to change through those different reticles to kind of see which is best. And on a day like today, you want to use, the black hot, so instead of white hot. So anyway, we've got the Q Fix here in 308, and it's, fully adjustable. So you've got an adjustable stock here, fully adjustable, out, up. You can actually move this little pad right here so it can go down or up. Let's see here, if I can get this thing moving here. So there's a little button here on the side, right here. So you just push that button and up you go. So you can kind of change that elevation there if you want, up or down. So it's kind of nice. It seems to fit me most of the time pretty good right there, but wintertime you got some coats on or you're in a different environment, it might help. What if the mosquitoes got me on the side of the face? And it's just pretty solid here. This thing doesn't move. You can lock these things down, you can loosen them up, lock them down into place. And you can adjust this with a Torx bit to move this up and down. This is a bolt action AR-15 style. That's what Q is definitely known for, is making this type of rifle here. So this mag here, so it comes with these Magpul mags. So got a giant bump here for the mag release. I love that. But you got your typical 20 rounders here, and then it comes with a 20 rounder and a 10 rounder. All right, we'll throw that over there. The bolt action here is pretty smooth. It's definitely pretty nice, but it locks in okay. It's like when you first get it, you're like, man, what's going on with this? It's just kind of loose when you lock it in, but when you have a round in there, it locks down. So otherwise, it's kind of like this, kind of flappy there, but when you lock this down around, that stays on, that's tight. All right, you of course have your safe and fire right here. And let's see, what else do we have here? So we have the Q mount here, the Q rail. I'll tell you, you can get this in the Q rail, or you can get it in the regular M-lock. I would highly suggest getting the M-lock from my perspective. So far there's no guns on this channel that anyone's given me a discount on, gave me to shoot, or gave me or whatever. I've paid for all of my guns on this channel, paid for this one. So I'll give you an honest review here, because nobody's adding a gun to my collection for free. So this Q mount, it's just wider than the M-lock. So it's got more space. It's supposed to be stronger. I don't know how. I've already smashed the end of this, and it caused these little screw deals here where you screw stuff into it. It's already caused some of them to come out. So not a huge fan of that. I didn't really care because I'm going to put the M-lock on here anyway. I'm getting rid of this. I don't like it, guys. I don't like the Q-cert. Some people may love it. I don't. Plus it's only, you can only use their stuff. Like I've got this kickstand here. This is their I think it's called the Fix kickstand. And it's a great little bipod here, but it's Q-cert. So now if I go get something else, M-lock, I'm probably going to have to buy an M-lock unless they make an adapter. Maybe they do. I hope so. Anyway, the Q-cert, not a fan. M-lock, yes. Q-cert, no. So I'm going to put a proof research barrel in this because I'm trying to make a super lightweight package for, for the tripod. This is, Arca Rail Area 419 Arca Rail here on this Area 419 Arca Rail mount here as well on this 2Vets tripod. And this is a carbon fiber tripod. It's inverted. You can go give them a look and check their stuff out. It's a solid tripod, 55 millimeter head, ball head on it, which I really, really like. It's been awesome for me. It's incredible for a hunting setup. And this is strictly for my hog setup right here. I've actually shot a lot of hogs with this, and I'll throw some of that in this video. But very accurate still. I just wanted to do the lightweight package thing since I'm putting it on here. I'm not really concerned about the recoil, all that stuff. Plus, I have this cat suppressor on here, which is stupid quiet. This is actually, this is quieter than my RC3 Surefire that's on my 5.56. And I've shot this a few times without hearing protection in, and I didn't have an issue. I'm not recommending to not use hearing protection. Use your hearing protection regardless, but it is a fantastic suppressor. So this is the Alley Cat. So they had some law enforcement, military Alley Cat contract overrun stuff, and they had those on their website, and they had them, I think there's a place in Utah selling them too. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. Anyway, it was, I got a good deal on this, and I'm glad I got this one. So they said if you wanted an Alley Cat that was a little bit quieter, this is, this is the law enforcement military one. And it's kind of like sealed off at the end. The other one has like little things that stick out and protrude from the end. So I think this one, I don't know if it's a little longer or not, but it's designed a little bit differently. I think it was like $1,300 for this thing, but man, it's awesome. It's a left-hand twist and comes off pretty easy, but it's also got, wrenches area on here as well in case you need to wrench it off. But man, what a fantastic suppressor. And just like with the RC3, I put this on. It didn't really change my impact. I was really happy with that. That was my, I was super happy about that. So then if I want to turn this into a day gun, I want to do any kind of predator hunting in the day, but usually I do it at night. I could do that, throw my other scope on here. But typically my Rico 2 here, this IRAY infrared thermal scope here, it lives on this thing. And sometimes I have it on I used to have it all the time on my Radian Weapons Model 1. Now it is on there sometimes, but now it pretty much stays on here all the time. And this is it. This is that Predator setup. But man, as a hunting rifle, the stock folds on this thing. It's kind of tough right now. So I've probably put maybe 500 rounds through this total. Nah, maybe 400 actually, when I think about it. I got tons of this ammo. But it's still, so I've had it for maybe a couple years now. So haven't shot it a ton, but it's still pretty tight to lock the stock down. You grab it back here, push down, and crank it over. So this folds up. You could put this thing in a pack, and if you had a proof research carbon fiber barrel, man, it would be a great hunting setup for being stupid accurate and stupid light, especially if you had a suppressor on it. The suppressor is heavy. The thing is like 18 ounces, I think, or something or more. And you want to get it as light as possible to have all the stuff you want, the bipod, the suppressor, all of it, right? So when you have all this weight on it, definitely nice to have a light platform. And that's why I went with this. That's why I chose it. Plus, I really like the AR-15 controls on it. They're very familiar to me after so many years in the military and shooting. And, hunted with a bolt action rifle, elk hunted, deer hunted, you name it, with a bolt action, which I like regular bolt action too, but I'm hard on them. And I thought, why not have something here that protects the barrel, something that's got a protected barrel, something still familiar, something really lightweight, something that's foldable, can make it smaller, and still can house all of this stuff, kind of comes ready. Now, this did not come ready. This came with a cherry bomb on it, which I had to take off, and I think I got an Apparition A1 or R1 muzzle device to screw this Spectre cat or cat suppressor onto this rifle. So what else do we have here? I think that's probably it, y'all. This bipod's nice too. This one, whoa, that's hot. Ooh, boy, that's hot. So This thing will come backwards even as well. Just pulls out and drops down. Plus you can adjust the feet and pull them out as well. So I really like that. And you can see kind of how thick that barrel is in there. It's a pretty thick barrel there. Not really sure why they don't come with proof research barrels anymore. They used to, but hey, I've got no complaints about the accuracy on this one. The only reason I'm looking at getting the proof research later on down the road is just to make a super light setup, you know. This IRAY RICO 2 here, this is an RH50R, and I love this thing because it has a laser rangefinder built in. You can do continuous. You can just hit the target with a laser. It charges from the outside. It's got some Picatinny rail on it here because there's the outside charging port, and there's the Picatinny rail. You can add stuff to it, and it also has, it comes with this mount here, so you pop this little levers out, and you got that. So that's pretty nice there. And on this side, this is where your battery's at. You pop this, turn this, and pull out your battery, and you charge it. It comes with a little charger. And it can take pictures and video. I've got it set up right now where it actually takes video. Every time you shoot, it records like a little bit before your shot and then after. And it's got, you know, like I said, it's got this laser rangefinder on this LMF piece that you can add on to some other units. This one comes with it, so it's really nice. And right when I bought it, they were still doing ballistics calculation stuff, and they were kind of charging extra for that and all this. Well, with a firmware update, this RICO 2 RHR50R now comes with the ballistic calculations in it too. So you put all your bullet information in there, and then it gives you the solution. So you have your little one color of whatever color you've selected for your dot and whatever type of reticle you have, and then you'll have another reticle in there. It's a little green reticle or whatever that actually shows you where the new aim point is, the impact is going to be. So really super cool that it has that whole ballistics package, everything. Kind of pricey. This one's around $5 grand, but I think they can be had cheaper now. But for the price, very good optic for the price. I really like it. It's been really durable. My only complaint is that on the back here, you've got a little lever here that you move back and forth. It moves really smooth. It's nice. I like that. But when I'm cranking it down, it's gotten to where it kind of bounces at the bottom before it'll settle out, and sometimes it won't. It'll stay at like 4 power instead of like 3. So, and this one goes up to 12 power, I believe, off the top of my head. So love this thing that it does all of that in one package, and it's in a pretty beefy casing. I've beat this thing around too. Had it in the back of the side-by-side, running down to chase pigs down, and you name it, man. And this thing has taken it. Same thing with this gun. I mean, this gun's been in the back as well. Same thing with the Radiant Weapons Model 1. I've had that thing and beat it up, and it still is shooting sub-MOA. That is incredible. Now, it's off the tripod, of course. So, just an incredible gun. But this one has a little bit of Picatinny rail here on the top as well for your stuff, which this RHR50R IRAY RICO 2 locks onto. So you can use your regular mount for your scope. So you can take your scope off, put your scope back on, and same with this. And it should have a repeatable 0 if you've got quality stuff there. All right, guys. So I just wanted to give you the quick rundown, show you some shots there, and just give you an idea on a nice hog hunting setup here that has worked for me very well, and shot a lot of hogs with this. And wanted to tell you about this suppressor as well, man. This cat suppressor, oh man, I'm telling you, no regrets buying this bad boy right here. It is a beast, and I've beaten this thing up. You can see where it's leaned against stuff and all kinds of stuff. Probably should take care of it a little bit better. They're not cheap. All right, y'all. Well, if you like this content, I'd appreciate it if you'd smash that subscribe button, like, share, and tell me what else you want to see. I'd appreciate it. All right, y'all stay frosty and be safe. We'll see you next time.